Hello, hello, hello! And we are back with another Friday stream. General Kenobi! My bro, do you see what is behind me? On my bed. Do you see that? Right underneath my elbow. Hello there. Do you see those? Look at this. Look at these. New from 2 days ago. Hello. Names yet to be decided. 2 females. Ah! That's my shoulder. That's my shoulder. We've come down to about 3 different names. I don't know what to tell you about the ads. Ah! What are you doing? Ah. We've come up to about 3 different names. And those... Let me know if you're back in or not. I don't want to make sure I leave you in the ads, but... The 3 names that we've kind of... were the 3 top names as of right now, they're not named yet, are Toffee, Suki, and Luna. Jackie was another one that was pretty high up there. My mom wants to name them kind of, like, pair the names together. Like, she loves Lacey, like Cagney and Lacey, but she doesn't like Cagney. So, we just got 2 kittens. Love Luna as a name. I do too. What I love about Suki and Luna is that they both mean moon. Suki means moon in Japanese, and Luna means moon in Spanish. So, it's like a double moon. Why moon? I don't know. But Toffee was pretty high up for not this one. This one. This one was potentially Toffee for a little while. We've kind of temporarily been calling them Suki and Luna. What are you doing? That's my shoulder. Okay. Hi, Parker. What'd she say? We got kitten content. One of the main reasons, I'm not going to lie, that I have them down here, number 1 is to share them with you guys. Because they're just adorable. And this one loves climbing on my shoulders. And because since I'm the only one home alone right now, I want to make sure I keep an eye on them. And right now they're like bed and their toys, their food, their water, and a smaller version of their litter box is upstairs. And I want to make sure they stay in there if I can't keep an eye on them. And I don't want them to stay locked up all day. And they were locked up for like the second half of my workday. Where are my dogs? They are on a road trip. Long story short, as you all may know if you don't by now, I still live at home. I moved back in because the housing market here in America sucks. And I work a full-time job from home. And so about halfway through my workday, my parents had to make a road trip to see one of my uncles for reasons I'm not going to get too into. Everything's fine. It's just a trip that's been planned for a while. And so they left today about 1:30 or so. And so from about 1:30 to 5, they've been locked up. I let them out for about an hour after my workday was over, but I wanted to record my Avatar live action Netflix review, which I was able to record. I've got like 50 minutes of raw footage. What? So I got that recorded, and then I wanted to at least give them a little bit of time to roam before I lock them up for good while I stream and go to bed. And so I brought them down here just for a little while so they get a little bit more time before they get put back into their little room. So the dogs are on the road trip, so they'll be out of the house for the weekend. So that means you get a whole weekend to explore the house. The temporary name for this one is Luna, by the way. Both the cats are female. Where'd the other one go? I think she went down here. There she is. I see her. So I figured at the beginning of the stream I could show them off a little bit. But live action Netflix Avatar review has been recorded. She doesn't like my beard. Her ears keep twitching. Still need to watch Avatar. The live action? The Netflix live action? Because you've seen the original cartoon, haven't you? Come on, I've known you for like... Oh, Jesus. How long has it been? 2024 now? 13, 14 years. Okay. I was gonna say... like... The Netflix live action... I will spoil a little bit of my review, and that would be asked if you haven't seen the cartoon. Yeah, that's true. I will share with you one aspect of my review, and that is my condensed review that's semi-spoiler free. Nothing specific, but it does hint at a couple of things. And to see if I remember it off the top of my head. It is the live-action Netflix Avatar. What movie? There's no movie. The live-action Netflix Avatar is a condensed, remixed version of the original cartoon that employs elements, pun intended, of stuff that's introduced in Legend of Korra, the chronicles of the Avatar novels, particularly the Rise and Shadow of Kyoshi novels, and the comics. Who'd in a fight, Joker or Scarecrow? Scarecrow. But that's only if Scarecrow's toxin will actually, like, poison the Joker. That's it. So, what do you think? They're just so calm. Like, look at this. She's the hyperactive one, by the way. She's got the white paws. I can hold her on her back, in my arms, cradle her, and scratch her belly. And she's like, yep, this is fine. Like, look at this. Look at this. The polar opposite of your cat. The polar opposite. But seriously, yeah. How long have we known each other, though? 2024. We met over 13 years ago. We met 13 years ago. Does Joker like Scarecrow? In the sense that a boss likes an employee? Sure. 6th grade, yep. I think that's 13 years ago. Right? 2011? Was that 13 years ago? I think that was 13 years ago. Surface area and volume, peeps. I have not gone to that site in a long time. Yeah, old as fuck now. And yet we're still only in our mid-20s. For those who don't know, Pandas is, like, my best friend growing up. So. Oh, you're so cute. Surface area and volume, peeps, was... it was. Does Joker like Batman? Yes. Joker does actually like Batman. It's a reason why they never kill each other. Oh, look. Look at her. They're just so chill. Where's the other one? She's still just kind of underneath my guitar amp. But on another note, not me driving to your house to steal a cat tonight. You don't have my address now. I moved. I've recently got into hockey. I'm not into it like I'm into basketball. Pandas knows how much I'm into basketball. Pandas, I don't know if you mind if I say your real name or not, but I'm just going to call you Pandas for right now. But I recently got into the Wild, because that's Minnesota's hockey team. The Joker dies in Arkham City, Kevin. Yes. You're good? Okay. So, Sam, that's his name. But I got into the Minnesota Wild, and so this is my, it's not a, like, authentic jersey in the sense like it's what they wear on the ice. It's just the replica jerseys for the Minnesota Wild, our local hockey team. Last night, I went to the hockey game. They beat the Anaheim Ducks. I got my basketball number, and it custom printed. This is like some of the best $70 I've ever spent. They make them good for people your height. This is a 1X. This is a single extra large. By the way, I have the cat on my desk. And she's just playing around. But yeah, this is just a 1XL. It's... Look. XL. Yes! She is tiny! I know my hands are bigger than most, but like still. Wait, is she purring? She was purring loud the other day. Like, she is tiny. This itty bitty thing. I want to say they're 8 weeks old, so like January birthdays. But yeah, they're itty bitty. Like that's a cat right next to my head. My head is bigger than this damn cat. Or like the nerdiest comparison ever. Here's my paperback copy of Watchmen. And there's my cat. Tonight, a comedian died in New York. Here we go. Yep. It only was a matter of time until Watchmen came up. Most underrated superhero movie possibly of all time. I'm just kidding. That's the Wolverine. Alright, where's the other one? It's 20 minutes in. It's past 8:30 my time. I think it's about time. I don't want to have to keep an eye on him while I stream. But oh my gosh. Look. She's playing with my Arkham Origins screen that I have up right now. Now she's she's playing with my OBS screen. X-Men Origins, if we're feeling festive. That one's also underrated, I admit. Look at her. She's just playing with the screens. I'm going to take a couple minutes. I'm going to go and put them in their room. So that way I can focus on the stream. I just wanted to kind of introduce the kitties. And let's go ahead and get this party started in just a couple of minutes. I'll be back very soon. I'm back. I'm back. Cats are put away. You know what? I actually want to wear this because it's actually a really comfortable jersey. So it's actually the second jersey I've ever owned that has my own name and number on it. The cooler one is right back here. This is the cooler one because it's actually my jersey that I wore in college because the boy actually played Division II college basketball. And there's the literal proof. This is my literal college jersey that I wore in game. Hi, Dad. Hi, son. You never saw me wear this out in college, but memento. You just missed it, Silver. You just missed it. I got kittens. I got fucking kittens. Two kittens. And I ain't kidding around. But seriously, I'm not. Like, you're lying. It is. Unnamed. Two little girls. The names that we have sort of temporarily chosen for the moment are, we're going to pick two of like these three as of right now. That's probably not going to be the final names, but Toffee, Suki, and Luna. And yes, Suki was chosen because of Avatar. It was my idea. But my mom happens to really like the simplicity in the name. And so Suki happens to mean moon in Japanese. So we went for another language for moon, and that's Spanish. So we went with Luna. As of right now, it's probably not going to stick, but that's what we have for names for little kittens right now. So I can at least call them something. But how are you doing, buddy? I just realized my Coke is still sitting over there. But, hockey jerseys are so comfortable. Like, no joke. They're so comfortable. Doing okay? Had some tacos? Awesome. Awesome. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Beautiful. There we go. And we're going to go in and play a little bit of Arkham Origins, moving the microphone. And there we go. Bro, I don't know. We did talk about it. I was just going to say the live action Netflix Avatars actually good. Did you get a chance to watch it? I know we talked about it a little bit. Like just a little bit we talked about it. Cuz I have since I mean I'm lucky with working from home. I have like a lot of time to do a lot of stuff because I don't have to worry about commuting or anything like that. But like since that live action has come out, I've seen it twice, and I've rewatched the entirety of the original cartoon. Have not actually. Don't think I've turned Netflix on. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. You know what? I might crack a window. I'm gonna crack a window.
I should hurry to Bane's location before I lose the signal again.
Let in a little bit of fresh air. Ugh. Right, what am I doing? I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do here. Look at the tracker placed on Bane. That's right, I battled Bane. How long has it been since I've played this? When was my last Batman stream? I forget. I'll turn my thing back up here. There we go. Alright, I'm probably gonna mess up my first fight or two. So it happens when I don't play this game for a while. Coming in to roast your trim, Pop. Yeah, go ahead. You know what this is laziness. That's all this is. You know how much money I've spent on haircuts in the past couple of years? Nothing. You know how much money extra money I've spent on shampoo and conditioner? Minimal. Not minimum, minimal. Soda cola. Crack this open. Just do what I do and trim it down an eighth all over. Nah. Nah. Where's the fun in that? When you grow it out like this, you can just get made fun of by your friends. Don't you know that? You know what? Gliding in this game is not as fun as swinging in Spider-Man. I'm just kind of want to get to a fast travel point. You know what? If this screen takes any longer, I might as well should have just fucking glided wherever I'm supposed to go. Alright. I hit A. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Might as well warm up into the fighting. Got his ass. Alright. Off the Tide Pod, or whatever it is these kids do these days. Ciao. Alright, well, good talking with you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Glad to hear you're doing well, I should say.
The police know the victim fell from a nearby building. There's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things.
And here are a couple of cops. No, not cops. They look like cops because they're wearing blue, but that's about it. And...
All units, getting calls about a disturbance. Stand by for location.
Ooh, over here. Alright. Alright, let's take you out first. Plus there's a Riddler thing behind him.
Where is Bird? Should he not be here helping?
What the hell?
You will never defeat me.
Only be in for a few minutes. Figured I'd drop by. Well, nice to see you, Puggle. By the way, I was able to get the package. I haven't done a ton of work yet, though I have gotten it loaded up and I've watched it a couple of times, and I'll be able to help you out a little bit. I just need a little bit of time. God damn it. I'm trying to dodge, and for some reason the game isn't letting me. Like, I'm throwing my batarangs! Why aren't they hitting the... Oh my god. He was doing the... What the hell?
Such big plans for you.
Bullshit. That whole thing was just bullshit. Awesome, can't wait to see. Yeah. Hi, Bane. Michael, you missed it. Wait. What? What a safe fucking respawn point.
He's nothing. If he's wise, he will stay away from us.
The man will want vengeance.
What the fuck is this respawn point? Oh my god. Ugh. Gross. Being ass whooped is what... Yeah, pretty much that, except, like, I don't even get a chance to start a stealth aspect of the mission before... Like, absolute bullshit. Like, seriously, shouldn't a respawn point, like, put you in a safe spot? I don't move, and I'm in crosshairs. Like, it's such actual bullshit. Yet again, if I were to be watching my own stream right now, I would just, you know, say skill issue. But is that even a meme anymore? Do people still say skill issue? I feel like that was like only 2 weeks ago when people were saying that. Seriously, like, oh my god. People do still say that? Okay. Alright. Especially for Helldivers? Okay. Now how the hell do I take care... Oh, I know. Dude literally didn't know what hit him. You know what? I think I found our villain. Everyone knows what live is backwards. Skill issue. How do those minions know where you are? Exactly! Oh, fuck ads. Oh, sorry. And... Do. And... I got his ass with a fucking batarang. Okay. I go down the sewer. Nope. Do I not go down into the sewer? Let's go down into here. Alrighty. So those who are just coming into the stream, welcome. You missed the intro for the little, like, extra 15 minutes or so of the beginning of the stream where I just kind of sit and chat with you guys. I had my new kittens down here. They're not in here anymore because I don't want to have to keep an eye on them while I am streaming. I want to make sure that when I watch them, I can actually, like, keep an eye on them because they're kittens and they're one of them especially is a bit rowdy. And so I wanted to make sure I keep an eye on them. So they're upstairs right now in their room over on YouTube now. So how do the minions know where you are? Good question. I don't know. Literally spawned and they just started attacking me. I think the game just fucked me over. But effectively, yeah, you missed my kittens. I had them down here for about 15 minutes. In reality, they're down here for about 20-25 because I brought them down at the start of the stream, and then there's like the 10 to 12 minutes of me setting up my stream with the starting soon screen and stuff. But they're down here for a little while. Still unnamed. Have not named them yet. And we've come up... If you missed the stream on Wednesday, we came up with 2 amazing new installments for Phase 2 of the ChatGPT universe. One of them is the story of Temporal Enchantress, who is the villain turned hero. So it's a movie about her turning sides. So it's not just a simple I'm switching sides choice. There actually is a bit of struggle and story to that. And the other was kind of a prelude to a 2-part finale for Phase 2. That was basically our enigmatic leader, who's now essentially world president. You know, kind of outlawing heroes. So kind of taking a page out of Civil War, and we've got some more inspirations kind of cooked into the story a little bit. But anywho, I'm not going to talk too much about it, because we're not going to be talking, because it's not that stream. Bum-da-dum-bum-bum. I see. Oh, there's a few here. Wait. Hello there. And ow. Ow. Well, it makes sense that a couple of the minions are cooked up on venom. As somebody who was a... Thank you, someone caught it. As someone who was a Batman fan before he was a Spider-Man fan, hearing Venom as a drug, then having to relearn Venom as also a character was so confusing to me as a kid. Alright. I caught it, just didn't comment. Oh, lame. God. Damn it. Got him. It's like Halo 2007. Alright. And we're gonna blow up the wall here. Watching the fight? Oh, you're just watching the fight. Okay. It is an entertaining fight.
I need to use my glue grenade to make a raft.
Thump. Lame. The fuck's glue grenade? There it is. Oh, I row, I row. Oh, I row, I row. Oh, I row, I row. Any Wizard of Oz fans out there? Wizard of Oz fans out there? Ooh, ooh. That brings back horror memories of you putting down a damn sentry in the middle of an or then hiding. It brings back horror memories of you putting down a damn sentry in the middle of an area and then hiding so that if I came after you, I would get cooked by the sentry. What game? Like Red Alert? Did we ever play Red Alert with each other? Oh, Halo. Okay. Oh, Halo. That's right, we were talking about Halo. Oh, I played a good amount of Halo back in the day. Sam, if you're still in chat, like, the amount of Halo that we played was insane. You gotta go. Maybe you'll catch some later. Alright, well, you have a good night if you don't come back. It's nice chatting with you. And doop, doop, doop. Ooh, ow. God. Damn it. You shot me and didn't even shoot me. That's how you do it. Seriously though, like, if he's not in chat anymore, he was in chat at the beginning of the stream today, or tonight I should say. But my buddy Let's All Be Pandas, one of my childhood friends, one of my childhood best friends actually, him and I played so much Halo. We had a Forge map that we put I don't know how many hours into, that we had like full-on backstory with. Like, we built like fucking lore with this, and we would spend so many hours. What part of it was is we had this long straightaway that we built. It wasn't even a part of the original map, and this was in Halo 4, by the way, the most underrated Halo game, or at least underappreciated. And on one end we had rocket launchers. So what we would do is one of us would grab a rocket launcher, and we had like 5 of them down there, so we had essentially unlimited ammo. And then the other side had mongooses. And so one of us would hop in a mongoose, the other would grab rocket launchers, and it was a long straightaway. On a mongoose, it still probably took you a solid 20-25 seconds to get to the other side. Like, it took a little while. And like, you don't think 20-25 seconds is a long time until you sit here and count, you know, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Like, it took you 20 to 25 seconds to get all the way across the straightaway in a mongoose. And the idea was one person, like the person with the rocket launcher, had to stand like perfectly in the center, and they couldn't move outside of their camera, so they could rotate, but they couldn't move. And then the other person was in a mongoose, and the person in the mongoose basically had to weave in around of rocket launchers and then run over the rocket launcher shooter. And if you were able to run him over, you win. And then of course, if the guy with the rocket launcher ends up shooting you, then they win. So it was such a stupid fun game. And then we had a separate, like, it was a space map, and so we made the world, like, if I remember right, it was a like destroyed moon base. And so on one side we had that still intact tunnel part of the story, and the other side was completely like wrecked. But you could still make it across the wreckage to the other side by jumping in and out of tunnels. Like, oh my, the amount of work we put into this map was insane. And now it's gone forever, because we no longer own an Xbox 360, nor do we own Halo 4. Well, I guess I own Halo 4 just on Master Chief Collection on PC, because Xbox doesn't believe in version exclusives anymore. So PlayStation won the console wars.
Impressive work. But it looks like Bane hasn't found a way to counter the damaging side effects this compound has on the brain's memory centers.
One of the best stories with Bane came in Batman Beyond.
This research is dedicated to overcoming his own addiction.
PC still fighting the good fight.
Venom.
PC,
Survive without it.
if you're able to get over the threshold of getting a PC built and getting through the money and all that, is the best console in terms of capability and versatility. It is. But if you just want to plug and play some video games, just grab a PlayStation. Because PlayStation or a Switch. Here's one thing I give a Switch, is that a Switch is portable. Like, you can just pick up your Switch and play it on the go. The amount of hours that I have on this thing because of basketball in college. The amount of hours that I have on this thing, actually I might be able to count that up. Can I actually count this up? For the record, I play so much Pokemon on this thing that I have... Let me see here. Can I see how many hours I put into games? I can see, like, sort filter, playtime by longest first. Doesn't it normally tell you how many hours you have in certain games? I thought it did. Apparently it doesn't. I think I'm thinking of PlayStation. I have more time in Pokemon Home, the storage for Pokemon, than I have in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And Let's Go Eevee. And Minecraft, and Mario Kart 8, Splatoon 2, Mario Odyssey. I have more time in just Pokemon Home. My highest played game that isn't a Pokemon game is Breath of the Wild. And still 4 of the 5 Pokemon games not named Pokemon Home still have higher amounts of playing time. Like, just look at that. I don't know how much you can be able to see there, but like, I still put most time in the Pokemon Sword because, like, Pokemon Sword is criminally underrated. And I'm only missing 2 Pokemon, and I have a complete Living National Dex. And that's Gouging Fire and Iron Leaves. Is that it? Yeah, because I got a Raging Bolt. So I got a Raging Bolt, so that's like the prehistoric Raikou. And now I'm just missing Gouging Fire, which is prehistoric Entei, and Iron Leaves, which is a special events futuristic Virizion. That's it. That's all I'm missing in all of Pokemon, and I have every species of Pokemon. And I have a few of them that have multiple forms. Even a few of them I have all the forms. Like, I have every Furfru form. Because I sat there for, God, I don't know how long on the mobile app just GTS requesting the various Furfru forms. And over the course of like about a year, just kind of like passively trading on that, I was able to get all of them. Wait, I have to expect the gurney. Seen Dune 2 yet? I want to, but no. Last movie I saw in theaters was, oh Jesus, what was the last movie I saw in theaters? 2023. I saw Super Mario. I watched a lot of movies in the beginning of 2023. Blue Beetle? Blue Beetle might have been the newest movie I saw in theaters. No, it couldn't have been. I had to have seen at least one movie since Blue Beetle, because that was, what, August? Aquaman 2? I saw it, but I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it when it first came out, like, on Vudu. So, like, right when it came out on Blu-ray DVD, is, like, right when I watched it, effectively. And I have yet to see Madam Web. I unironically want to watch it just because I have a channel based on superheroes and now Avatar. I just recorded the Avatar Netflix live-action review video right before the stream, so I got like 45-50 minutes of raw footage to sift through for that video. And I'm going to do that probably tomorrow. But I unironically do want to watch Madam Web just to kind of know what's in it. You know, even if it is garbage, I want to watch it. There's very few movies I will refuse to watch, and one of those is like Halle Berry's Catwoman. Unfortunately, I did watch like 2003's Daredevil. Like, I wish I can get that hour and a half back. Spoiler free or spoilers in it. In the Avatar review, there's spoilers. Like, of what changed. Yeah, there's spoilers in my Avatar review. But it's not like talking about like you know, cool, okay, cool. By the way, Batman's very angry. Are you gonna lurk? Cool. Alright.
Alfred, Bane
Batman is very, very
You're not safe
angry.
at Wayne Manor.
Got it. I'll call the police.
No, I can't risk them discovering my identity as well. Just secure yourself in the Batcave.
What are you going to do?
I'm on my way to you. I'll figure something out. I need to get back to the Batcave.
Alright, let's go and get an upgrade here. Get everything started that I do every Friday. Got something started that I do every Friday. What do you get started? When do you get started that you do every Friday? Yeah, might as well.
And quickly.
It's fun. Oh, it's a streamer friend. It's called After Hours. Okay. Sounds like fun. And I need to get to the Bat Cave.
Suspect is airborne in a jetpack, armed with a flamethrower. Multiple hostages on the Pioneers Bridge.
Firefly. He must not know Joker's behind bars.
Basically, we talk shit and play games. Sounds like fun.
Danger to get to me.
Delta 6-5 to dispatch. Who's the OIC in Pioneers?
Captain James Gordon is
Have
the
fun.
officer in charge.
Just can't quite get to the edge there. There we go. Get my hands off there. It's vibrating like a the controller is vibrating like a motherfucker, so I want to
Risk at the bridge. If I can hack Firefly's communication channel, I can
keep
learn
that
more.
off. What am I supposed to do?
And if the cops try anything stupid, kill a few hostages.
Sure thing. And, how long before we set the timers on the bombs?
Not until the bat shows. We'll wait all night if we have to. There's $50 million riding on this.
Alfred, Firefly has hostages on the Pioneers Bridge. I need to deal with him before coming back.
Can't you just let the police handle Mr. Linz? Especially in light of what we've just learned.
I can't abandon those hostages. They're in jeopardy because of me. Because of the bounty Joker placed on my head. They'll be safe in the Batcave.
Alright, I assume I go up here. Yep. And... wait, can I just leave through here? Nope. I know I came up through here, but I just wanted to see if there's a way I can like just leave through there. Because I'm like, yeah, might as well. And now I have to go like all the way down here, so... wait, can I not fast travel right now? Okay, I can, okay. Whew. Isn't this like so cool? I got custom numbering and naming on this jersey. Oh, it's so cool. Like, just look at that. Boom. Some of the best $70 I've ever spent. Oh, it's so cool. And like, this isn't like ironed on, it's sewn into this.
Here! Over here! Help! Please help! Can anyone hear me? I need help!
hostage situation, people. Get into position and prepare to breach on my order. Do not provoke or
You know what would be
engage the
fun?
suspect. He's got
If I
hostages
had
in
IRL
control.
friends.
Just get yourselves into position.
If for streams. How you doing, man? Doing good there, Wade, buddy. Doing good. What would be fun
To draw fire
is
bridge so I can approach safely.
finding a way. I've never played any sort of tabletop D&D type of game, but to play something along the lines of Avatar's Legends, which is basically D&D Avatar, on stream. That would be so much fun. One of the most underrated Batman villains right there. And that's not the stream, that's my computer. For some reason not being able to process the fucking cinematic. I was about to say sycomatic.
Gordon would never order a breach if he knew about Firefly's bombs. I've got to stop him before he sends his men into a trap.
Dispatch, this is Marine 4. Where's the tactical command post? We're supposed to report to Gordon.
ETC is inside the center pillar at the base of the bridge.
10-4.
Wait, am I not supposed to go down? That's what, like, it told me to go down there. Alright, I assume that I get this thing then? Alright. Is that what I needed to do? Oh, it's just an Enigma pack. Okay. What do I need? Do I need to fight the cops?
I need to get down to the base of the central pillar. That's where I'll find Gordon.
Alright, I gotta fight the cops. You know what? I gotta save the cops. So how do I save the cops? I fight the cops. This is the kind of ass-backwards logic Batman has sometimes. Alright. And let's go ahead and use them. And got his ass. You know, if I did DCU Phase 1, your lineup would have been Batman, Flash, Batman the Dark Knight, Wonder Woman, Superman. Oh, the movies. I thought you were talking about the team. Batman, Flash, then the Dark Knight, Wonder Woman, Superman, Man of Steel, and Justice League. So you've done 2 Batman movies, a Flash movie, Wonder Woman, Superman, and Justice League. Who would have been the lineup in the Justice League? Because you would obviously would have had Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Flash. But are you sticking with just those 4? Or are you going to have, like, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Cyborg, Aquaman? Those are the other typical members of a starting Justice League team. Who would you have to supplement the team? Seems familiar to you? Seems familiar to me. Like, the idea of redoing a DCEU, I'm well aware of redoing a DCEU. Alright, I can't move. Or Harvey Bullock. I thought they were talking about Harvey Dent.
Damn it.
Anyone have eyes on Brandon? All units, maintain your positions. No one else goes in without my order.
Alright, now can I move? Lineup would be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Barry Allen, Manhunter, and Cyborg. Main villain is obviously Steppenwolf. Ooh. I like the Steppenwolf choice. So would you lead immediately kind of to Darkseid in that way? Ooh. I feel like a lot of times when locomotive, that's a word. I feel like a lot of times when Steppenwolf is used, it usually leads directly into a Darkseid movie. Take a look at MCU Phase 1 and you'll see why it's familiar. Okay, so you have Iron Man, then, which is effectively your super rich billionaire philanthropist character without superpowers. Then the Flash would take place of the Hulk. So what? You have a movie with an actor that should end up getting recasted. With the lead needing to be recasted. Then you have the sequel to the rich superhero without superpowers. Then you have the in the past hero during one of the world wars who aids one of the world wars, and then you have the hero from another planet hero from the other planet who comes in to save the day against a being from his own planet, and then Justice League. Grant Gustin would say it's the Flash. Wonder Woman would say the same. I assume you're going to go Cavill, and would you go Bale or Affleck or Pattinson? There's like 3 great recent Batman. Because Gal Gadot is phenomenal as Wonder Woman. I'm excited to see who they go with in the DCU, but I think Gal Gadot is still like gonna be my Wonder Woman. Just personally, not my universe, not just my universe, but like me personally. When I think of Wonder Woman, I think of Gadot. She was just, I really liked her as Wonder Woman. I didn't hold the button. And what the hell? That was some bullshit. Oh, platforming. Alright, take 2. I don't know why this didn't work the first time. Affleck or Patrick Bateman? May play Batman, but no, Pattinson will not play Batman because your DCU would start the same year as the MCU started. So Pattinson's too young. Gotcha. So you're going to still use Gadot for Wonder Woman? What was Gadot doing around 2008? Or Wonder Woman that would come out 2010, 2011? I think she was playing, like, wait a minute. Was she in Date Night? Or try to make sense of the DCU and not making it fan service studio. Gotcha. So, I want to look something up here. Like That's the biggest thing. Like, above fan service, you have to make the universe make sense. I know when I was doing my DCEU, like, I wasn't looking at like matching movie for movie. I wanted to do it like, you introduce the characters you want solo movies, and then you team them up in the end of the phase, and then you introduce like one or two new characters or teams in phase 2, and that's that. So like, Batman would most likely take the role of Tony Stark and maybe Nick Fury. Smart. If I may suggest, Martian Manhunter kind of taking the Nick Fury role, while Batman takes like that Tony Stark role. Because I feel like Manhunter, with the ability to telepathically commute to everybody, would be better at assembling a team than Batman would, as Nick Fury assembles the Avengers in the first movie and a bit in the second movie. You have Martian Manhunter kind of take that role within the team. But that's just my suggestion. There's a movie that I think had Gal Gadot in 2010. It's called Date Night. Was it Date Night with Steve Carell? Wasn't she in this? Because Mark Wahlberg plays a character, and he like always has his shirt off, but he had a wife or a girlfriend in the movie, and I want to say it was Gal Gadot. Yep, Gal Gadot is in Date Night. Okay, she played Natanya. So, okay, so she was actually acting. I know she was a model. Like, before she was Wonder Woman, she was known for modeling. I wonder why. And she's absolutely gorgeous. It's... Taking a look here. Plus, she's just a solid actress. Like, she was Giselle in Fast and Furious 2009. And, yeah, she was in Date Night. She was in Fast 5. Really? She started in Fast and Furious 4. I didn't know she was all... Like, I never watched all the Fast and Furious movies, but I always thought she was, like, in the newer ones. I didn't know she was all the way back in Fast 4. Put Colby Smulders as Wonder Woman, or just... keep Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot in 2010, if you match the years with Wonder Woman and like Captain America: First Avenger, it would have been about 2011. It would be a couple years before she took Wonder Woman in real life, though she'd still be young enough. Is she like young enough to start off the franchise, but still old enough to be a believable like Amazonian warrior? So I think Gal Gadot would work. Colby Smulders, I can see Colby Smulders doing it. I think the one that I can't see is like Alexandria Daddario. I know a lot of people fan casted her as Wonder Woman, and I just don't see it. Like, I really don't. I don't know. For me, maybe this is just me being used to Gadot. It's hard for me to see an American in the role of Wonder Woman. I think it might just be because I'm used to Gadot. It's hard for me to picture an American in a live-action role for Wonder Woman. Henry Cavill will obviously stay as Superman because why not? This is a better DCU. And Cavill was fantastic as Superman. He just got done dirty by a studio. So do I just jump up here or something? Like, what do I do? Oh, I see. I didn't even see those up there. Oh my god, no wonder I couldn't make the jump. I'm like, I should be able to make that jump, and it's because those are there. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Wait, oh shit. Alright, I see. Alright. Alright. Then you said Steppenwolf is the villain for your Justice League movie. Cavill and Reeve are best Superman. Yes, they are. That Tyler Hoechlin, I never watched a full episode of Supergirl with Hoechlin, nor have I watched Superman and Lois. I've heard fantastic things about Superman and Lois. And the clips I've seen him in, he is also fantastic as Clark Kent Superman. Plus, from what I've seen of Tom Welling as Clark Kent in Smallville is also really good. And how would I break into this? And there we go.
I need to make one of these guards tell me how many bombs Firefly has and where they are.
Alright, where's the jammer? Wish they handled Superman better in the DCEU, just like the MCU did with Captain America. Yes, the DCEU did Superman so dirty. We'll give him one solid movie, but we're not going to continue his story or develop his character like at all. He has less speaking lines in Batman vs Superman than Peter Parker does in Civil War. That is a true fact. And then he is like not in half of the Justice League movie. Like, you don't use Superman after Man of Steel. Batman vs. Superman is a Batman movie. And it's just like, you don't use Superman, like, at all, despite him being the center point of your universe. God damn it. And I'm trying to move. That was an idiot. Ever wonder why I put Superman in Captain America's place? Oh, I thought you put Superman in Thor's place. I thought Thor was the last movie before Avengers. Was it Captain America? Because they're the Boy Scout, you know, good morals above everything else kind of character, whose superhuman strength doesn't define who they are. Wild guess. Behind the ballpark. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Just talking about Deadpool's fan-made DCEU here.
I need to make one of these guards tell me how many bombs Firefly has and where they are.
Not too bad. How am I? Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. And the jammer's way over there. Damn it. You know what that is? They call that bullshit. Put Superman in Cat's place because they are patriotic heroes who wear red and blue and knows what their powers don't define who they are. Gotcha. That was some bullshit. Red Hood or Red Skull? Skull. Equally, if not better, planner with super strength. Yeah. I'll take Skull. Ooh. Both have red faces? They do. One technically has a red hood. And a face. Not necessarily a face. But you are correct. Alright, now I can actually, like, keep an eye on everybody. Alright. One of those days. Are you serious? What's the point in having the fucking gargoyles?
I see him. Get your asses over here.
Get off! Like, seriously, what's the point in having gargoyles if they can check them? Oh my god. Alright. Phase main villains, Two-Face, Reverse Flash, Bane, Ares, if he's the main villain, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor, and Steppenwolf. Solid choices. Solid choices. So you're not going for the traditional Man of Steel story where it's, Zod. But I like it. I like the inclusion of Two-Face as well in the first Batman movie. I feel like most people think of Two-Face as like a secondary villain, one to like aid in the main villain story, like how he's used in Dark Knight, which, by the way, is still perfectly done for Two-Face. It's just, you know, he's playing second fiddle to Joker in that movie. Ooh, he turned around. Save Zod for Superman 2 and Joker would be safe for Batman 3. Smart.
He's using the crates in the floor.
Come on.
I surrender.
Which brings you to Phase 2. Bring in the whole universe here.
How many bombs are on this bridge? 4.
Where were the other trucks going?
One here.
Rachel!
One directly above us, in the bridge sublevel. And one more at each end of the bridge. Those are the big ones. That's all of them, I promise.
Then I promise you a good night's sleep.
Batman won't kill you, but he'll make you wish you died.
4 bombs on the bridge, with the largest bombs at each end. I'll need to disarm this bomb before going after the others.
I low-key really wish they actually released the Batgirl movie, because we would have gotten Brendan Fraser Firefly. And that would have been so cool. Phase 2, Batman, the Red Hood. Ooh. Wonder Woman 2, Superman, Kryptonian General, The Suicide Squad, Justice League, Legion of Doom, and Aquaman. So yeah, Batman, the Red Hood, so you have your Iron Man 3. Wonder Woman 2, you have your Thor 2. Superman, the Kryptonian General, so you have... Not a burp right here. Cap 2, going right into Suicide Squad, which is your Guardians, and then you Justice League Legion of Doom, which is your Age of Ultron, then Aquaman, which takes place of your Ant-Man. I like it. Like kind of the do you make Aquaman Jason Momoa, or is he going to be like goofy Aquaman? Batman and Red Hood was actually do what Captain America Winter Soldier did. Yes, putting Joker and Red Hood as the main villains. I like it. I like it. Alright. Alright. 19 seconds. No, don't want Goofy Aquaman. Okay. Just asking there.
One bomb down. Now to find the other 3.
Gotta find the other 3. Donde está la biblioteca? Which means, I don't bargain, pumpkin fucker. Hey, that's your line! You don't want DCEU to be Disney-fied? Fair enough. To be fair, Warner Brothers ain't doing much better. Or Warner Brothers has not done much better. And though that is now charged, I can now... Wait, I can just jump through this, can't I? Yeah. Hola! Ow. Evade and strike backwards. And now I have my own taser. Fuck you. And you. And you. And you. Nice. Phase 3, Superman, War Worlds, Dr. Fate, Suicide Squad 2, Shazam, Wonder Woman 3, Aquaman 2, Justice League Apocalypse War, Blue Beetle, Green Lantern, Justice League Unlimited, Shazam 2. So you're using Shazam like Spider-Man? So yeah, it's Superman War Worlds, that's your Captain America 3, Dr. Fate, that's your Doctor Strange. Suicide Squad 2 is your Guardians 2, Shazam would be your Spider-Man. Wonder Woman 3 would be your Thor Ragnarok, Aquaman 2. You got the order a little bit if you're comparing it to the MCU, because Aquaman 2 being your Ant-Man should come in between Apocalypse War and Blue Beetle, which looks like you're using as Black Panther. But you also have Green Lantern in there. So it looks like you've taken a little bit of liberties with the ordering of Phase 3. Then, of course, you have your endgame of Justice League Unlimited with Shazam 2 being your Far From Home. I like it.
It was never Sionis. The Joker put up the bounty, and now he's behind bars.
I heard, but I still got a score to settle with you.
I'm
Got
giving
his
you the
ass.
rest of the night off.
Ooh. I want Aquaman to appear in Justice League Apocalypse War, and I want it to be a bit original. Okay.
Explosives.
Are they making Thor 5? Yes. Though they are going to make it... Sounds like they're going to make it more serious. They're not going to use Taika Waititi. Thank God. Thor Ragnarok. Here's the thing. With the Thor movies, I'm going to take these off just because I wear them all day. I'm honestly like to have breaks of wearing the headphones. Thor 1 is honestly probably the best Thor movie. Thor 2, it's fine. It's just forgettable. Ragnarok is probably the most entertaining Thor movie. And Ragnarok it's a lot better than I think people give it credit for nowadays. They just see the jokes in it, but there's still a lot of great scenes, like the elevator scene between Thor and Loki is amazing. The fight that Thor has with Hulk is still great. Thor Ragnarok was still serious when it needed to be. Thor 4, Love and Thunder is garbage. There's not a good scene in that movie unless you're talking about gore. And they still butchered gore. And then Thor 5, it sounds like they're going to go with Hercules, like how they're teasing him at the end of the movie of Thor 4. And I hope they go a more serious route. They kind of bring like an Infinity War style Thor, which is still the best version. Thor movies rankings. For me, really quickly, I would probably go 1 and Ragnarok are tied for different reasons. If I had to say one over the other, I'll probably go Ragnarok. But, I mean, Thor 1 is still fantastic. Thor 1's a better movie. Thor Ragnarok's more entertaining. Then I'd go Thor Dark World in third as a firm third. And then I think Love and Thunder shouldn't even be counted. It'd be just thrown in the garbage. It's one of the worst superhero movies ever made. And I've seen like 2005's Constantine and 03's Daredevil and 2015's Fantastic. Thor 1, then Ragnarok, then Dark World, and Love and Thunder. Yeah, I fully agree. Like, I honestly go back and forth on whether I prefer the first or third Thor movie. I go back and forth on which one I prefer.
Going to get you out of there.
Bruh.
I just saw something. I just saw something.
Are they making Red Dead Redemption 3? No idea. I've actually never played Red Dead Redemption. I'm not a big fan of Rockstar. Like, GTA's fine. I've never got into the... I've not played a Red Dead game. I know. You just lost all love for me because I've never played Red Dead. Thor Ragnarok doesn't feel like a Thor movie. Yeah, I get it. Thor Ragnarok doesn't feel like a Thor movie. But it's still a good movie. It's still a fun movie. Like, Thor Ragnarok, it leans out of trying to be good and more trying to be fun. There's a lot of, like... If you had the Venn diagram of good and fun, there is a lot of overlap. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy is probably, like, the perfect, like, movie to put, like, in the center of good and fun. And in fun, you have, like, Thor Ragnarok. Honestly, I'd even throw Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn in there. What else, like, sits in the fun category without really being in the good category? Honestly, I think all of the Ant-Man movies fit in the fun category before the good category. I would say, like, Homecoming and Far From Home try to sit more in the fun category. More Far From Home than Homecoming. And then, like, good movie categories like Iron Man would fit in the good category. Spider-Man 2, Infinity War and Endgame obviously fit in there. All 4 of the Avengers movies would fit in there, to be perfectly honest. Thor 1 fits in that good category. Black Panther sits in the good category. Like, those are the movies that'll sit in good, whereas fun. There's an overlap in that Venn diagram. But there are still some movies that are clearly, one's more good than fun, the other one's more fun than good. Like, I think a perfect example of one that's like fully good but not fun is Logan. Like, or Joker. Like, those movies, Joker and Logan, are far and away like the most, like, some of the best superhero movies that the genre has to offer, but you don't just sit down to watch Logan or Joker. Like, you have to fully consume it. You can't be doing something else. For a movie like Thor Ragnarok, like, I could sit there on my phone and like play video games and just enjoy it. I don't know what my Netflix MCU show counterparts for my DCEU. What's yours? What my Netflix MCU Oh, I see what you're saying. Like Daredevil and Jessica Jones and all that. I'd go Titans. Just keep it simple. Do like a Titans movie or a show where you have maybe do like Nightwing or like a Bat Family instead of your Daredevil. And then do a Starfire origin. So you have her on damn it, what's the name of her planet? It starts with the T. You have her on her planet. You have Starfire Blackfire story. You maybe just have it be one season, and then she comes down to Earth. Maybe you do like a Cyborg as well, and then Raven. You have like those four have a show, and then you have Beast Boy as like an Elektra kind of character, and he comes in the actual Titans show. And so they all meet each other. You maybe do those five. And you said Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. Do Nightwing, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, and Cyborg. Give them all a show. And then instead of the Defenders, do the Titans. Teen Titans or Titans, depending on how old your Dick Grayson is. And because that's really going to define where the ages of everybody else is. And then there you go. Have it be more street level covert missions, maybe, to kind of play a little bit off of the grandiose Avengers movies or Justice League movies. How many Avengers did it take to try to defeat Thanos in Infinity War? Avengers 1 was against Loki, so Thanos was just pulling strings in that one. Age of Ultron was purely within the Avengers themselves. Thanos had nothing to do with Ultron. But Thanos first appears to the Avengers in Infinity War, and then the Avengers lose, and then they come back and win in Endgame. Robin or Nightwing would take Daredevil, Starfire would take Jessica Jones, Raven would take Iron Fist, Cyborg would take Luke Cage, Titans would be the Defenders. Yeah. Who would take Punisher? Beast Boy. Or you do your own like Slade/Deathstroke villain origin story, and you just introduce Beast Boy in the Defenders/Titans show. And make that like an Elektra character. Where instead of it's like the jaded hero, it's just, another hero that just happens to appear. Where the hell's the bomb? I hear it. How do I... How the hell do I... Is that how I do it? I just have to lower the train? What if Batman movies were Spider-Man movies? Who would play the 80s Spider-Man? Who would play play Dark Knight counterpart, or Spidey, who would play the Batfleck counterpart? I don't know. I haven't thought about stuff like that. An 80s Spidey? Leo would be too young. A younger 80s star. Tom Cruise? No, not Tom. We're talking Tom Cruise like A Few Good Men. No, A Few Good Men was 90s, wasn't it? A Few Good Men was more 90s. Jerry Maguire? I don't know why I want Tom Cruise in my head. Michael J. Fox? Michael J. Fox would be a solid choice. I think, yeah, Michael J. Fox. Let's go with Fox. So Michael J. Fox would be like the Michael Keaton. Let's not worry about the 90s. Just have it still be Fox, or maybe do like DiCaprio or something. Even though DiCaprio said on multiple accounts he would never do a superhero movie. Then Dark Knight era. Would you still go Maguire? Or let's do somebody else just to make it fun. Even though Maguire is like still perfect age, because Spider-Man 2 came out in 04, Dark Knight, or Batman Begins came out in 05, and then Spider-Man 3 came out in 07, Dark Knight came out in 08, so it's still perfect timing for Maguire to do it. That's Andrew Garfield. No, let's try to avoid the real life Spider-Man actors. Make it a little bit more interesting. Mid 2000s. Mid 2000s actors who could play Spidey. Who would take Batflick? So like that mid 2010s. I don't know, man. I haven't like. It's hard to think, honestly. Because all I think of is like Garfield, Maguire, and Holland. Because they recasted the characters around the same time as each other. It's like you would just have Maguire and Garfield into Holland. When you have, you know, Bale into Affleck into Pattinson. Dylan O'Brien? He'd be a solid choice. As like the Batflick option. I feel like he'd be more as like a Pattinson era, like nowadays, like a modern Spidey. Will there be Shazam 3? No! Shazam 3 is not coming out. There will not be Shazam 3. Shazam 3 will not happen. We are getting no more Shazam movies with Zachary Levi. Holland would take the Pattinson counterpart. Yeah, I guess so. Why isn't Shazam 3 coming out? Because the DCEU that those Shazam movies are in is over as of Aquaman 2. So any movie in those are done. Yeah, DCEU is donezo. So oh, I'm in full screen. There we go. What the hell? Oh, it reverted. We'll use Wikipedia. this is the entirety of the DCEU. Every movie in this is done. Not a single franchise out of this is continuing. That being said, there is one wrinkle in my statement. According to James Gunn, and he's clearly playing favorites, it's painfully obvious, there is going to be a Peacemaker Season 2 taking place within the DCU, still starring John Cena. So, hi Blake, how are you doing? How are you? So, clearly James Gunn is taking favorites when he's continuing Peacemaker Season 2 in the DCU, even though this first season taking place in the DCEU. I don't know how that's going to be explained. I don't know what is going to happen. So, Peacemaker's the only thing from the old DCEU that is continuing in any capacity other than Zulema Dueña is confirmed to keep playing Blue Beetle. Viola Davis is still confirmed to be playing Amanda Waller, and who else was confirmed to still? John Cena still confirmed to be Peacemaker. Not a lot of actors are still confirmed from the old DCEU. I know it's still Cena, Davis, and Mari Dueña. Those three are confirmed to keep playing their actors. Jason Momoa is rumored to potentially play Lobo, so he's confirmed to possibly return, but not as Aquaman. Everybody in the Justice League is going to be recasted. There's going to be new Batman, new Superman, new Wonder Woman, new Aquaman, new Flash. Like, all that's going to get recasted. Superman movies were Spider-Man movies. Nick Hammond probably played Spider-Man in the 70s, but then recast as Tobey Maguire in the 2000s. Arguably, yeah, probably. I honestly forget about Nicholas Hammond half the time. Not gonna lie. But Shazam 3 is not going to get made because this universe doesn't exist anymore. It's not in production. This is it. This is the DCEU, and if you were to add Peacemaker around the same time Black Adam happens, in terms of the timeline, that is the entirety of the DCEU. We are not getting another installment. We are not getting anything. That is it. Since Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, the universe has been done. The universe is over. And other than Zack Snyder's Justice League, the best movies are Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, and the Suicide Squad, and I would go Blue Beetle. That's the top 5. Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Man of Steel, Aquaman, The Suicide Squad, and Blue Beetle. Those are probably the 5 best DCEU movies not named Zack Snyder's Justice League. The worst one is, I mean, we shouldn't overthink it. The worst movie in this is the theatrical cut of Justice League. Did you know that the Defenders originally have an OP lineup? Like, OP as in, like, overpowered? Like, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist? Or are we talking, like, OG lineup? Like how the Guardians of the Galaxy was not originally Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot.
Job, and stay the hell out of my way.
Damn it. Alfred.
Doctor Strange, Silver Surfer, Hulk, and Namor?
Need codes to get past
That's
it.
right.
Police should have access.
That is an OP fucking lineup.
Captain Gordon.
Gordon won't cooperate. I'm heading to get the other bomb. Get those codes to me by the time I'm done.
Right. I'll do my best.
Poor Alfred. One of the best Batman lines in cinema. Everyone, this is Alfred. I work for him. From Snyder Cut. I'm not gonna lie, I just remembered I said I was gonna make my thoughts on this original Snyderverse video. Still gonna plan to make that at some point, I just haven't gotten around to it. I think I'll try to do a couple Avatar videos. And maybe one more Avatar video after this one, after the one I'm working on right now, and then do another superhero movie video one. Where am I going?
Significant delays. Thank you for using the GTC.
Where am I supposed to go? Almost supposed to let the hostages out. Okay. Yeah, I should probably do that, huh? Bomb's been defused. I should probably let the hostages out. What do you guys think? Wait a minute. How do I let them out? Do I let them out? Like... I feel like I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Maintenance personnel, please report to Sector 5.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I being an idiot? I think I'm being an idiot. That's what I feel
I
like.
need to wait for Alfred to find the codes for this door. In the meantime, there's still one more bomb I can disarm.
Where? Where, Bruce? Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
Thank you for your patience during this busy season. Please have a happy holiday from all of us here at the GTC. Emergency. Please proceed calmly to the nearest available exit, or to a designated area of refuge.
What the hell am I supposed to do? I'm so fucking confused.
All southbound trains are experiencing significant delays. Thank you for using the GTC.
I'm losing my mind. Do I want to leave here? Do I have to go all the way back out the same way I came in? Is that what I have to do? Is there going to be a Moon Knight movie? There's a Moon Knight show. I don't know if there's going to be a Moon Knight movie. I know Marvel wants to stop taking risky projects. They've canceled things like Eternals 2 and Ant-Man 4 and things like that. So, if they do a Moon Knight movie, I don't know. I know they did the Moon Knight show, and it was successful. Alright, let's just climb. Seriously, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, do I let them out, or do I say fuck them and leave? If there was an X-Men Cinematic Universe, exists. Fox has one. This is where I need to go. Okay. And you're in it, actually. Fucking finally found out where I'm supposed to go. Good Lord. I didn't go through. Phase 1 will be Xavier, Gambit, Storm, the Wolverine, Weapon X, Scarlet Witch, and X-Men. I like it. I like it. Just got my feet kicked up here, and sorry if that was loud in the microphone. I got a condenser mic, so everything in it is loud if it's right next to it, because it's made to pick up everything in my room despite where it is. So that means I can sit way back here. Here's the top of my microphone right here, and you'd still be able to hear me. Oh geez, we've been going for 2 hours. Doesn't even feel like we've been going for 2 hours. Love it when I just stream and now look at the clock. It's just... In this universe, Fox owned Iron Man and didn't want to sell out Daredevil. Okay.
I need to deal with these last 2 bombs before I turn my attention to Firefly.
Damn it.
Wait a minute, there's someone moving around down there. Possible Batman spot, tracking target. Negative. Stay to your assigned patrol. If Firefly spots your target, he can set off his bombs. Roger that.
What the hell? Alright. Okay. And... Is it not where I'm supposed to go? Was that hard? Where the hell am I supposed... Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Phase 2, Wolverine, Silver Samurai. Iron Man, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver, Fantastic Four. Sneaking in there a little bit. X-Men, Mutant Massacre, and Daredevil. Sneaking in Fantastic Four and Daredevil a little bit.
I got that son of a bitch.
Do you, though?
Help me kill him.
Do you have me, though? Dearly.
Heard about the Falcone? What about him? Word on the street, the Penguin's pushing him out of the gun trade. Penguin, huh? I always thought that guy was a chump. Who's the Penguin? See, that's exactly my point.
Why did they cancel Eternals 2 and Ant-Man 4? Because
Oh, he's going places.
Marvel has reportedly
He's looking for some muscle, too.
lost faith in experimentation. So that's because of things like the Eternals 1 flopping and Black Widow flopping and the Marvels flopped, so Captain Marvel 3 is effectively canceled. So they want to
Larry, who else?
only make movies that they can be sure would be hits, which means they're not going to innovate, which means they're not going to take chances, and they're not going to swing for the fences and make things like Guardians of the Galaxy anymore. They're not going to... Basically what they're saying is they don't want to take risks. And movies like Ant-Man 4 and Eternals 2 would be risks, because Ant-Man 3 was a bomb and Eternals 1 was a bomb. So because those two movies bombed, they don't want to continue them. So they're going to put more of their focus on like Thor 5, and even though Thor 4 bombed, they still want to put time into Thor 5. They're going to work on Spider-Man 4, Fantastic Four, Blade, you know, those movies, rather than do like a Sentry movie, even though Sentry is going to appear in Thunderbolts. They might cancel Thunderbolts.
Southbound trains are experiencing significant delays.
So, to put it lightly, basically, if it were to be trying to be made today, they would not make a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And we all know how great Guardians is. So basically, Marvel doesn't want to take risks and swing for the fences. On the one hand, you have a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a smash hit, one of the greatest comic book trilogies, one of the most consistent franchises ever. On the other hand of that spectrum, you have the Eternals. An honestly solid idea that just didn't come to fruition. I agree the Eternals should have, I agree with a lot of people when I say that the Eternals should have been a miniseries. And you could have done season by season of them, like, over the years, like the first season's like them first showing up and like you learn about them, and then by like season 3 you're like modern day or something like that, or season 3 to 5 you're modern day, and you see them throughout time instead of like cramming that entire story in 2.5 hours. It's like they could have done a lot better. Oh, we got a blade. Alright, let's just do this just so I can see what people have. My God. You missed your other comment. Sorry, I'm busy. Fox was supposed to keep the rights to Iron Man. Fox still owns Fantastic Four. Fox used to own Daredevil. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing right now. Because I just pressed Y like I'm playing Spider-Man, like as if I was going to web zip to somebody. So my brain ain't going too great. Plus, I'm streaming after going through a full day of work, taking care of my cats, updating, recording my, video on my review of the live-action Netflix Avatar. Like, I've had a full day already, and I'm still trying to stream. Are they making Shang-Chi 2? I think so. I think with Shang-Chi 2, because the first one was such a surprising success, they're going to continue that franchise. I hope they do. It's not a question of if they make it, it's when they make it, because they haven't put a lot of time into making it yet. They've just had the, like, it's going to come. So, All we know is that Shang-Chi 2 is going to come out. It's just a matter of when. So, it's probably not going to come out within the next couple of years. At the earliest, it's probably going to come out 2026. That's my guess. At the earliest, we're going to get it 2026. My guess, 2027, we might get it sneaking in there right before Secret Wars. But I heard rumors that Shang-Chi 2 would have Iron Fist in it. That's one thing that I did hear rumors of. Is that if they're going to do Shang-Chi 2, they might include Iron Fist. There we go.
One more bomb to go on the opposite end of the bridge.
Alright. How the hell do I get there? Do I just walk the other way? I assume I just walk the other way. Yep. Phase 3, Scarlet Witch, House of M, Iron Man 2, Fantastic Four, Negative Zone, Deadpool, Wolverine, X-23, Namor the Submariner, X-Men, Age of Apocalypse, Daredevil, and Elektra. Is there going to be Doctor Strange 3? There should be. I'd be shocked if they aren't making it. I haven't heard anything for if it's what it would be about, but I heard, but they should make a Doctor Strange 3. Captain Marvel, X-Men United, Deadpool 2. Nice.
I want to see the look on the cop's faces when I blow this bridge into Christmas future.
He's burning vehicles now. Half the bridge is on fire. Keep your distance. Don't provoke him. The bomb squad is nearly here.
I need to get to that last bomb before Gordon and his men force Firefly's hand.
Bullshit. Next saga will probably deal with Phoenix Force. That's a good idea. I mean, you don't want to rush the Phoenix Force. That's like, think about it. What the fuck? I'm just gonna kill myself. And just because I said that, YouTube's gonna try to bury the stream. Alright. Now we're gonna try to jump. There we go! Ugh. Took long enough. Alright. Alright. But, yeah, I mean, you'd probably have a better chance of making a good Phoenix Saga movie. So you can see it's not, as you can see, it's not really copied from the MCU. I can see that, yeah. Wait, that's not what I want to do. Wrong thing here. And we're gonna try to get out of here. Beautiful. Defuse these bombs and refuse the hostages? He sounds like Swedish Chef.
Think we should radio Firefly and let him know the bat's here? We don't know the bat's here yet, and Firefly will burn us to a crisp if we're wrong. Let's wait till we're sure.
Or what if you made the MCU?
Who else can do
What if you did make the MCU?
Telling you, it was the best. Fine, you're probably right.
If you had... So here it is. Here's the question. What if you had full creative freedom? You own the rights to every Marvel character. You can do any movie in any order about any topics. You had full creative control of anything Marvel. X-Men, Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, the Avengers, everything under your control. What's your phase 1? I am Marvel Jesus. Well, Nano Gauntlet's right hand. I got one. Right. There. It's right there. Nano Gauntlet. Your MCU starts.
All northbound trains are experiencing significant delays. Thank you for using the GTC.
Got him. Well, we're waiting. 1,000 points to whoever can decipher where that line comes from. Bruh is blind. There's the last two.
Hey, I ain't got time for freaking bets here.
Phase 1's... Alright, give me... I'll read that in just a second. I'm just gonna make sure I get these two knocked out. Phase 1, Spider-Man, X-Men, Wolverine Origins,
All right, all units, we are breaching.
Iron Man, Fantastic Four, The Incredible Hulk, Captain America, The Avengers. So you're doing Spider-Man, then the entire X-Men, then a Wolverine Origins movie, then Iron Man, then Fantastic Four. You're just pulling out all the stops with the franchises. Just get them all out there all at once. Just...
Gordon, I've defused 3 of the 4 bombs. As soon as I defuse the final
Oh, the cape is
Breaching now. You're too late.
goofy there.
Alfred, open the fire door.
As you wish, son.
Alright. Oh, this is where it was earlier. Okay. I know where I'm at. Phase 2! Amazing Spider-Man, The Wolverine, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Iron Man 2, X-Men 2, Age of Ultron, Fantastic Four, Battle of the Deep. Ooh. Who's the villain in Battle of the Deep? It's like deep space? Like Galactus?
Mayday, mayday, we're going down. Repeat. Anyone have eyes on Air 1? Answer, Command, Air 1 is down, sir. No survivors.
Firefly will pay for this.
He's here somewhere. Just gotta keep our eyes on him. We should ambush! There he is. Looks like it's... No, Batman. This is how it ends. Come on!
Alright. Fantastic Four arriving at Atlantis in Wakanda. Ooh. I like how you're keeping the Fantastic Four explorers. Giving them the opportunities to open up the world. That's cool.
Forget about me! Get him, boys!
One thing I'd be careful of is that's all your Fantastic Four movies would be, is just introducing other characters. So you want to make sure you keep the Fantastic Four like good within themselves, rather than like, oh, a new Fantastic Four movie, I wonder who else is going to show up in the universe. You know, it's like you got to keep them still good within their own, within themselves, if that makes sense. No, down. No guns. Down you go. And should almost got them all. Alright, got them all.
Joker's behind bars. There's no more prize money. You can give up now or I can make you surrender. Your choice.
Phase 3, Part 1, Captain America Civil War, Deadpool, X-Men 3, Spectacular Spider-Man, Iron Man 3, Planet Hulk, Black Panther and Infinity War. What's Part 2, Phase 3?
Doesn't sound like he's coming down here to fist fight me. The last bomb. I can't let Firefly get to his remote detonator.
Phase 3, Part 2, Fantastic Four, Negative Zone, Doctor Strange, Avengers Endgame, Deadpool 2. Awesome. Wait, when was Deadpool 1? Oh, the Phase 3 still, okay. Alright. Oh, quick fire battering. After Civil War in your universe? Okay. Alright. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm focusing on Firefly. This looks important. Fantastic Four would probably appear in Infinity War because they're stuck in the negative zone. Alright. That makes sense.
Don't!
Big death of Endgame would still be Iron Man. Solid. Very fitting. Right, what was I supposed to do here?
Well, it looks like this is goodbye.
My fist for this one.
Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America, Hulk, and the rest would have more sequels coming up. I mean, those are the heavy hitters in terms of popularity, so it makes sense. What do I do once I get up here? Okay. God damn it. Evade. Alright, where do I go? You know? Guardians of the Galaxy would debut in the Multiverse Saga. You know, I'm kind of wishing we didn't open the can of worms that is the multiverse. Are they making Guardians of the Galaxy 4? No. If they do, it's not going to be the same team, nor with James Gunn. So if they do decide to make Guardians 4, it's not going to be in the same way that the first few exist. Oh, it took long enough. So no, I'd be shocked if we got another Guardians movie anytime soon. Because that's what you're good at? You're guys going to keep going? I mean, yeah, keep going. Why isn't it going to be the same team and why? Because did you not watch the third one? They broke up the team at the end of the movie. Peter Quill's on Earth, Gamora's with the Ravagers, Nebula's looking after Nowhere with Drax, Mantis is looking to find her own way in life, Rocket's leading the new team of Guardians, which is now Rocket, Groot, Kraglin, Adam Warlock, and one of the young creatures with the High Evolutionary. Is that Firefly? Yes, it is Firefly. You guy's a son of a bitch.
Get in his face. I need to grapple onto Firefly. It's a risk I've got to take.
Alright, am I supposed to press anything? Yeah. Sorry if I go a little bit quiet here, I gotta pay attention. Alright. Alright, cinematic. I think 3 Guardians movies is enough. I agree. Honestly, I honestly wish we don't get a Guardians of the Galaxy 4. And honestly, if they end Guardians there, it had a phenomenal, like, 9-year run across 5 movies if you count Infinity War and Endgame. And, you know, it's better to go out on top than to, you know, crawl to a finish line. And I'd rather have 3 phenomenal movies, three phenomenal movies, than 3 phenomenal movies and 2 mediocre ones. You know? That's how I feel.
You didn't listen.
Excuse me.
Big on taking orders from
Phase 4, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Ghost Rider, Black Panther 2, Captain America's Serpent Society, Wolverine, X-23, X-Men 4, Doctor Strange 2. Solid.
And I should have given you access to that security
Solid.
door.
What's your finale for
But
Phase
between the
4?
two of us,
Or are you just gonna kind
did
of keep it like
pretty well.
more like the actual MCU Phase 4, where like the last movie is like Wakanda Forever, and it just kind of ends, and you end each like saga with Avengers movies or team up movies.
Alfred. Alfred, I am in your house. Bruce Wayne, come home. Say your goodbyes. Once you've had time to turn grief to anger, then you'll be ready to face me.
Glad you canceled Eternals 2 because you hated the Eternals. I enjoyed it, but that's because I had gotten like. That's because I had gotten familiar with the characters. I picked this up around the time the movie was announced, which is Neil Gaiman's first like 6 or so issues of the Eternals, and so I got familiar with the characters, and so I'd gotten used. I learned who they were, and so I naturally learned about the characters and enjoyed it more. But, I mean, I see why a lot of people didn't like it. Alright, where is the bane of my existence? Which is exactly how Bane gets his name in the comics, by the way. He's the bane of Batman. What? Am I almost done with the story in this game?
The computer is
Rhetorical question, please don't answer.
detective vision before I can find Alfred.
Wait, so I have to fix the back computer? To be honest, I don't know what Eternals 2 would have even been about. Probably the Celestials like taking Cersei and
Alfred!
uh,
Alfred!
who else did they take? They're probably gonna leave like the Black Rider out of it, or Black Knight. Will they make an Odin movie? No. If they, and even if they did, it wouldn't even have Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins barely did Ragnarok. He only did Ragnarok when he saw how little he'd be in the movie and what they'd end up doing, which, you know, killing him in the, like one scene he's in. So, if we did get a Marvel Odin movie, it would not have Anthony Hopkins in it. Phase 5, Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four, Future Foundation, Superior Spider-Man, Indestructible Hulk, Ant-Man the Wasp, Fantastic Four, Galactus, X-Men 5, The Midnight Suns. Ooh. I hear a lot of coughing. The hell's Alfred? Where the hell? Will it be Professor X movie? If there is, it's not in development, so I have not heard a thing about it. Contrary to popular belief, I do not know absolutely everything about Hollywood superhero movies and what is being made. I know a lot. I don't know everything. So my guess is no, there would not be a Professor X movie. Alright, seriously, where do I go? So, who's the villain for Fantastic Four 2025? They have not said. But if they are casting Silver Surfer, it will likely be Galactus. Oh, geez. Phase 6. Part 1. Black Panther 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Wolverine Legacy, Ultimate Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, Time Runs Out, Avengers, Secret Wars, Doctor Strange 3. Very nice. Why want to be Doctor Doom? Because they should build up to Doctor Doom. Honestly, I think they should build up to both Doom and Galactus. But Doom they shouldn't do right away. If they have Doom in there, he should be a minor role that is used to introduce and build up for the future. I'd rather have Doom take their time with Doom personally and build him up to be the proper villain that he's supposed to be, rather than rush him out right away and we get another mediocre and lackluster Doctor Doom, because we've already got two of those. And sadly, that first one's the better version. We don't speak of Fan 4 Stick. As far as Phase 6 Part 2, Avengers, X-Men 6, The Inhumans, and Avengers Forever. Including The Inhumans, I like it. Where the fuck is Alfred? I've been in every square foot of this damn Batcave, and Alfred's nowhere in here, I swear. Bane just made like a cough track and has been playing that. I am about to lose my damn mind. So yeah, when it comes to Marvel, I have the brains, but DC, well, I have the difficulties because I'm more of a Marvel nerd. And that's where I'm the opposite. I'm a DC nerd, so... Who's going to be the villain in the Avengers Secret Wars Part 1, Part 2? No clue. I don't know, buddy. I'll admit Secret Wars is probably the biggest comic book story I've never read. So, I couldn't tell you. It was going to be Kang. But it sounds like they're dropping Kang entirely. So, I hope they go with, like, I don't know. I really don't know. Where the hell do I go? It could be Doom, it could be the Beyonder, or anyone else, maybe Galactus. I prefer Galactus over Doom. I feel like even with Doom, it's going to be rushed because they weren't planning on using him. So I think they should come up with... They should use a villain that would be simple enough to do that it isn't so unmassive like Doom. Massive, I mean, like, in terms of popularity. Not, like, physically massive. Who's the Beyonder? Deadpool, could you fill in on the Beyonder? I feel like you'd have a better answer than me. Where the fuck do I go? Okay. You don't know the Beyonder? The Beyonder is a childish cosmic being who wants to make heroes and villains fight for fun. Yeah, that sounds about right. He also does experiments. Alright, I'm looking this shit up. Where do I go? How do I do this? What the hell? You looked up Beyonder, now you know him? Okay. Oh, you gotta use detective mode. He's underneath a pile of rocks. I mean, I've probably run past him like 5-6 times. Beyonder is childish.
Alfred, can you hear me? I'm going to get you out of there. Alfred? Alfred! Alfred, you can't.
Don't add me to the weight you carry.
He's very powerful that he ate your chimichanga. Wait, did Alfred just fucking die? Isn't Alfred like... Isn't this supposed to be a prequel? Alfred's in the in the other Arkham games.
No!
Oh, I see. Uses the shock globes as defibrillators.
Come on, damn it.
All units, code 10. This is code 10 confirmed at Blackgate Prison. Suspect identified as the Joker.
You're going to be all right.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a snack.
I know I haven't always been supportive of what you
After the cinematic's over.
but I understand
Did you know how much I love my chimichanga? No one eats my chimichanga but me. Doesn't Deadpool actually not like chimichangas? He just likes the way the word sounds.
Master Bruce.
Multiple casualties reported. Code 10. Repeat, code 10. Any available unit. Repeat, any available unit. Please respond.
Master Bruce, now is not the time for doubt.
I can't do it. I can't stop them.
No,
Far as gun.
not on your own. But it's high time you realize that you are a man, not an island. And a man's strength comes not from just brawn and intelligence, but also from his allies.
One alert. The Joker has escaped from his cell and is leading the riots at Blackgate. Repeat, the Joker has taken over the entire prison. Multiple casualties. Multiple hostages. Again, we have lost Blackgate. Captain Gordon is calling on anyone. Anyone for assistance.
They need you.
No. They need us.
Superhero landing! I'm gonna get a snack. Oh, jeez. Here he is. Hey, Spidey. Take a little bit of a break here. Oh. What'd you miss? Well, in the stream so far, looks like we're just from the sound of the story. Sounds like we're on the last mission. I just got some basic fruit snacks and a bag of Doritos. I'm trying to not eat as much, so I'm not necessarily like working out a ton, but I am trying to go on a little bit of a calorie deficit. So basically I, like about a couple weeks ago, was about like, for the record, I'm 6'8". That's like 203 centimeters for your non-Imperial System folk, or your only metric system folk. And so I weigh a lot. Like, so a couple weeks ago I was like 280 pounds. Yostverse or 90s Marvel Universe? Is this like, I don't understand the question, I guess. And so I've been wanting to lose a little bit of weight. So I like measured myself at like, I did like how much calories I need to maintain if I were like 265 or 270 pounds. And that became my normal. And then basically to try to like, when am I alive again? I don't know. I don't have a streaming schedule because I do a lot of stuff in my regular life, so I try to stream when I have time. Avengers, Wolverine, X-Men. Okay, I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Marvel animated shows. I watched the 94 Spider-Man show when I was a kid. But I didn't watch like animated Marvel stuff. So I'd guess I go 90s then, because I watched that 1994 Spider-Man show. Spider blood, radioactive spider blood, radioactive spider blood. No Superman movie coming out in 2025. It's called. It was originally called Superman Legacy. It's now just going to be called Superman. It's the inaugural movie of the DCU made by James Gunn. The inaugural project is going to be called Creature Commandos. Comes out this year. It looks like it's going to be your classic Superman versus Lex Luthor, but superheroes are already going to exist in this universe, so it doesn't look like it'll be an origin story. Mr. Terrific's going to be in it. The engineer from the Authority is going to be in it. Guy Gardner, Green Lantern's going to be in it. Just to name of the few heroes. I think Hawkman's going to be in it. So there's some big names superheroes going to be in Superman. It's just going to be it's the first Superman movie. Well, not much is known about the plot. James Gunn's kept that well under wraps. Spider-Man animated series and X-Men animated series, X-Men 97 are all the same universe. Okay. Then that one. That's the one I know. That's the only reason. It's not because it's better, it's just the one I know. Have I seen Batman Brave and the Bold? I've seen a few episodes. That came out a little bit after I stopped watching. It was a Cartoon Network it came out on. And that came out like right after I stopped watching Cartoon Network. Around, I think around the time that came out, I was like really into Mythbusters. And I watched a lot of Mythbusters. Are you doing like the Batman 1966 thing? Batman. Which, oh, you know Dr. Fate died? Yep, I've seen Black Adam. Pierce Brosnan. Look at this. This is my record collection, by the way. All of the original stuff on record. Trying to do the X-Men animated series. Okay. You're back. Welcome back, Puggle. But like, this is like the 1966 Adam West Batman theme on vinyl. Like, this thing is one of my favorites. I got it for like $8. Have I watched the original show? Yes, I have watched the Batman 1966 show. I own the whole damn thing, and both animated movies and the movie. I own all of it. I love the Adam West Batman. It's fun. Trying to do the X-Men animated. Okay, yeah, alright. Like, Adam West Batman is like awesome. I love Adam West Batman. I own the original. I have the original full series. We bought that around Christmas or so. My dad would around like for a good couple of months. You watch Sausage Party? I won't. I genuinely do not like that kind of humor. I'm not a Seth Rogen fan. I think my favorites. What would even be my favorite Seth Rogen movie? I don't even know. I'm not a big Seth Rogen guy. To be perfectly honest, I don't think I like any movies. I don't think I like anything of him. I just admit it. I do not like. I know I would not like Sausage Party. It's not my kind of humor. One thing though with like me and my dad, we watched the 1966 Batman show. We'd watch like 2 or 3 episodes every morning for, I mean, most mornings. We watch like 1 or 2 episodes because they would be on H&I, Heroes and Icons, that channel. My dad would sit there, he'd watch, it would be like 2 episodes of Batman, then 2 episodes of the, what's her name? She was Wonder Woman in the 70s. I forget the actress's name. But, I can't remember her name. But we'd watch those Wonder Woman shows. And then I think after that they had a couple of the George Reeve Superman serials. The Many Adventures of Linda Carter. Thank you. I knew it was like Linda or Laura or something like that. I just couldn't remember. And then Batman from 2004 will always be your Batman. Yeah, I grew up with Batman animated series and Justice League animated series. So like Kevin Conroy's Batman will always be my Batman. So we'd watch like 2 episodes of Batman, 2 episodes of Wonder Woman, and then 2 episodes of Adventures with Superman. Probably wondering who's going to play your characters in the MCU. Is it just going to be Deadpool in wigs? Put this back up here. Picked up Red Tornado action figure this week on Tuesday. Nice. Action figures are cool. I want to look something up really quick. Because Red Tornado... I want to look up something about Red Tornado really quickly. I'm just gonna... When was Red Tornado made? Like, when was he created? Red Tornado DC. Andrew Garfield plays Spider-Man. Tom Hardy plays Wolverine. Ed Norton will stay as the Hulk. RDJ is Iron Man. The rest of the Avengers cast will be the same. Gotta admit, I grew up with some goated superhero shows like Justice League Unlimited, 04 Batman, Spectacular Spider-Man. You're not wrong. You know how much of a fan I am of Red Tornado? Yes, I do. When was Red Tornado made? His first appearance was August 1960 as Ulthune in Mystery in Space number 61, and his first appearance as Red Tornado was in Justice League of America number 64 in August 1968. So I was wondering, just because Red Tornado being a wind-powered superhero with having an arrow on his head kind of sounds familiar. So I was wondering, like, how, like, who inspired from who? I grew up with Spectacular Spider-Man, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, X-Men Evolution, Spider-Man the Animated Series, 90s X-Men, and more. Bruh. 1994 Spider-Man, Batman the Animated Series, or more Justice League Animated Series than Batman Animated Series. And then, Teen Titans. That trio. That was enough for me. And I'm a 2000s kid too. I'm born in 1998, so I grew up through the 2000s. Red Tornado has been around before Star Wars was created and before 1980s. And yeah, Red Tornado was originally created in 1960. So that means Red Tornado is older than Star Trek. Because Star Trek started, what, 66? Gene Roddenberry, Star Trek, Captain Kirk, Spock, Uhura, Bones. I gotta shave a little bit. I got a little bit of stragglers kind of sitting there in my chin. But I gotta clean that up a little bit. It's not looking too good. But I mean, Red Tornado, you know, a wind-based hero with an arrow on his head. You know, makes you wonder. Wasn't Red Tornado a girl at some time? I don't know. Only thing I really know of Red Tornado is from Young Justice. And I haven't watched all of Young Justice, so forgive me. Probably. Let's see here. Going to the fandom site, the DC database fandom site. I mean, it probably wouldn't surprise me. It's all, you know, it's comic books. Comic books are comic books. I'm not seeing anything. Wait, Justice League New Earth. Or the Red Torpedo, yeah. So... here. That's your female... The Red Torpedo is your female Red Tornado. Movies you grew up with: Raimi Trilogy, Nolan Trilogy, MCU, Phase 1, Harry Potter, Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Well, Young Justice is only good for the first 2 seasons? Okay. But there's your female Red Tornado. Red Torpedo, not the Red Tornado. Relatives: Tio Morrow was the creator or the father. Red Tornado is the brother. Red Volcano, brother deceased. Red Inferno, brother deceased. Red Tomorrow, woman, sister. If I had a Phase 5 and 6 of my... how I would do the DCEU after my, like, big finale for Saga 1, I would have Red Tornado make an appearance. I'd have a Red Tornado project. And I'd have it be Tio Morrow would be the villain, because it'd be your classic, like, frantic Frankenstein kind of story. The creator would be the villain. Movies you grew down with: Flash, MCU Phase 4, Madam Web, and Megamind 2. Wait, is Megamind 2 already out? Who made Red Tornado in the DC universe? Like in the comics? Red Tornado, first of all, has never had a live action appearance. So, in this version, real name John Reddy Smith. Creators: Gardner Fox and Dick Dillon. And Booster Gold. I would have Booster Gold. Yeah, for sure. I'd do Booster Gold. But here's my problem I'd run into with Booster Gold is, with him being a time-traveling character, like, wouldn't he just appear in anywhere in my Phase 1 through 4? Like, wouldn't he be inspired by, like, Superman and characters like that? So wouldn't he go back to watch them, you know, in Phases 1 through 4 in my DCEU? So Booster Gold I'd want to do, but I'd have to do it right. You know? Maybe do it like Cable in Deadpool 2, where he like has trouble with the time travel and he can't get it quite perfect. He has a live action appearance in Supergirl, Red Tornado. Does he? I hope I'm wrong. Oh, shit. He did appear. Okay. Shit, I was wrong. mean, he's got the CW full-on fit going on here. I mean, you know, it's interesting when they're making a robot wear leather. Welcome to the CW, right? Batman Brave and the Bold is how you knew Red Tornado? Okay. S-tier super movies are Infinity War, Endgame, Snyder Cut, No Way Home, Deadpool movies, Nolan Trilogy, Iron Man, Raimi Trilogy, Spider-Man, Spider-Verse movies. My top 10 in no particular order are Avengers Endgame, Into the Spider-Verse, Pattinson's The Batman, or you can call it Batman 2022, Winter Soldier, Logan, No Way Home, Spider-Man 2, Infinity War, Snyder Cut, Dark Knight. That's my top 10 in no particular order. But generally that's from 10 to 1. I stand corrected. Red Tornado has had a live-action appearance. But anyways, I'm getting tired. If I keep playing, I definitely want to finish the story. Looks like I'm at the end of the story. And so I'm getting tired. It's 11:20. I've had a long day, and I have a big day tomorrow of trying to edit together that video I recorded today. And you know what? That bed is calling my name so hard right now. I just want to go to sleep. So, adios. I am going to go to bed. You know, we're gonna kill Xavier's sister. Oh, Jesus. Pyro gonna watch? But, alright. So, you all have a phenomenal night, or whatever time of day it is for you. And I will see you either on the next stream or when the next video comes out. So, also, really quickly, Puggle, I'm going to send you a quick message about the thing. So, you're going to kill Cassandra Nova, so bye. Night! Y'all have a great night.